Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gigantic Wednesday! Yeah, so glad you could be with us here this evening. We are coming on a little later than planned. Yeah, actually 40 minutes later than planned. I just had some things I needed to get done before, at least to satisfy me, so that I could be on here tonight. So, yeah, right now, we are covering the Muskies. They're in Omaha for their fourth preseason game. For Omaha, this is only their third, but still, right now, 20 minutes have gone by, so let's recap those 20 minutes right now, because why not? So, we'll start off in the first, obviously, because only one period has been played. At the 6:10 mark, Adam Israelov had a bench minus of too many men from Omaha. And then at the 12:55 mark, Jacob Solano, 2 minutes for tripping. Those were the penalties from Omaha. And then the goal scoring actually started out with Sioux City, yes, on the power play. Luke Gary from William Tomko and Elias Vatney on the power play. That made it a 1-0 game. And then with just over 20 seconds left, Omaha tied it up. Tommy Spencer from Tanner Morgan. So, yeah, but that's okay. It is tied up at 1 at the end of one period of play in that one. So, anyway, MLB scores right now. Bottom of the 8th inning, the Pirates lead the Orioles 1-0. Bottom of the 7th, the Royals lead the Guardians 4-3. Top of the 7th, the Marlins lead the Nationals 4-3. Bottom of the 6th, the Phillies lead the Mets 5-1. Bottom of the 6th, the Astros lead the Blue Jays 2-0. Bottom 5th, Tigers lead the Yankees 2-0. Top of the 5th, the Cubs lead the Braves 3-1. Top of the 4th, the White Sox lead the Rays 6-1. Top of the 1st, tied up at 0. The Reds are at the Padres. 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time. The Cardinals are at the Mariners at 10:10. Rockies at Dodgers. And then from earlier today, the Rangers beat the Brewers 6-3. A's beat the Red Sox 5-4. Diamondbacks beat the Giants 5-3. And then the Angels beat the Twins 4-3. So, safe to say, yeah, that's all the action we got going on here tonight. Yeah, like I said, the reason why I was late is because I had some other business and things I needed to get done before I can come on here. So that's why we're a lot later than I thought we would be, but you know what? Hey, at least we got on anyway. So that's all that really matters around here. So yeah, Sioux City this preseason, I don't know what has been going on, but God, Sioux City, kind of going into this year, you didn't really know at least I wasn't sure really what to expect after this past season, because, going into last season, I keep on wanting to call them the Explorers or the X's, but no, it's the Muskies. They were predicted to be the best, one of the best, if not the best team in the entire USHL, and they pretty much just sank everybody's expectations. And pretty much underperformed compared to, how everybody else thought. And I was one of them. I bought into the whole, oh yeah, we're going to be really good this year, but obviously that was not the case, unfortunately. But so yeah, and then that's when we got knocked out by Lincoln, who I did not expect would be that great, and they really weren't. So yeah, that was just that for the most part. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. And then Omaha, they've had a rocky start to the preseason at best. I mean, they had just an absolutely tremendous game against Sioux Falls on Friday. And basically they were down. Were they down 6-1 and came all the way back? No, they weren't quite down 6-1. But they were down 6-3, and they came back and won in an overtime 7-6. So that's pretty good, if you ask me. So yeah. So yeah, Omaha, after how the last two seasons have gone down there, I mean, some people, a lot of people do feel bad for Omaha. I personally don't feel bad for them, to be quite honest with you. Mainly because they didn't fire their coach, which is quite a surprise. Usually after a couple of games, they usually fire them. At least down in Omaha. At least that was the theme last year for Omaha. But, yeah. It's just crazy what Omaha has been through over these last couple of years. Few years, I should say. So, yeah. Let's see, what else do I have going on in my life? Well, not much as far as I know. Yeah, not much, to be quite honest with you. We still have a little bit left, though, before we get back to the game. But I found it funny when I looked at the roster for tonight's game, at least the lineup sheet from Sioux City. I noticed a couple of interesting things. So I'm just going to pull it up right now. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so there was some interesting lineup switches from the defense. We added 2 defensemen, which, if you looked on the league website and went onto the Musketeers roster, you saw that there were 2 new names, Garen Ludwig and Kiernan Poulin. Now, we actually got him from Fargo. But off the roster, we'll just say that, was Luka Roloff and Zach Shahade. I did not see, it doesn't have them playing the game, but it also doesn't have them scratched either. So I wonder if, they were dropped by the team or something. Although I'm not seeing anything. Let's see, all these suspensions and trades and cuts and all that crap is all from last season. So I don't know. There's really, I don't know what happened to him, basically. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not sure what happened with that. But, yeah, I'm sure Kersey might be answering some questions about that. But if they do, well, we'll see. I don't want to speculate on that right now, but we'll see what happens with that. And then also, the Muskies like to do this thing. At least that, I think it's just because with the preseason, they don't want to put any nameplates on any jerseys or anything like that. So there's a few other players with some different numbers, which I gotta take note of right here. In fact, we're actually going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll kind of talk about that. So yeah, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Whoops, that's not my number.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification reactors. Created for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests of any contradictory force. The force is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people. One will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death, and we will fight them with their own confusion. We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
It's not a journey. Every journey ends, but we go on. The world turns and we turn with it. Plans disappear. dreams take over. But wherever I go, there you are. My luck, my fate, my fortune. Chanel number 5. Inevitable.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK and be your way.
Ever since people started recording information, there's been a need to duplicate it.
Very nice work, Brother Dominic. Thank you. Very nice. Now, I would like 500 more cents.
Brother Dominic, how are you? You do a big job for me. The Xerox 9200 duplicating system, unlike anything we've ever made, feeds and cycles originals, has a computerized programmer that controls the entire system, can duplicate, reduce, and assemble a virtually limitless number of complete sets, and does it all at an incredible 2 pages per second.
Here are your sets, Father. The 500 sets you asked for. It's a miracle.
June 11th, get ready for the biggest music talent search in history. Some are bound for glory. Others won't be so lucky.
When you're in my arms, you make me prouder than.
That was terrible. No, I mean awful. I thought he took it quite wrong.
Thousands of wannabes, only one winner, and your vote decides who it is. American Idol, The Search for a Superstar. A new series Tuesday, June 11th on Fox.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, second period hasn't started yet. I don't know. I guess there's still an intermission, which it's definitely a long one, that's for sure. Because, well, an intermission, at least in the USHL, is 17 minutes. But they usually, after the clock hits triple zeros on a period, what they'll do is that they'll have a minute for everybody to get off the ice before they start the 17 minutes. And so that's 18 minutes. Oh, okay, we're back now. So that's 18 minutes in total, and that's how I always time it out like that. So, yeah. Okay, we are ready to go here for the second period. Joe Bukovic. Oh, well, no, because he got switched out. That's why. Anyway, Finn de St. Hubert will take the draw with Charlie Zetterfist. This is his third number he's worn. He was 16, then he was 45, and now he's 12. So that's just great. Well, anyway, he wins the draw, so whoopee! Yeah, gosh, Sioux City, they had the lead at 1 pretty much that entire first, and then just, you know, with basically no time left, well, 24 seconds, there was still plenty of time, they blew it. Here's de St. Hubert. Shot got blocked there in front of Bronis. He is the goaltender net tonight for Sioux City. Taken there by Bukovic, back behind the net. De St. Hubert takes a shot, save made there by Bronis. Now it's sent back in the other way there by Nathan DiChiara. Picked up there by Hesbargen. Off the boards, on out there, Nathan DiChiara. Shot got blocked there in front. Taken there now. Hesbargen behind the net. Feeds it on over across. Cam Caron. Down there in the corner. Behind the net there for Hesbargen. Hesbargen there in front. Shot save made. Bronis. Rebound just went wide. Although I think Shane Gold almost put it into his own net. Boy, that could have been quite bad. We'll just say that. Quite bad. Garrett Ludwig now will shoot it off the boards down. Into the corner there for DiChiara. Now he'll flip it back the other way. Back behind the net. Puck's up for grabs. It's taken there by Garen Ludwig. Ludwig sent off the boards. Tipped by Shane Gold. Still loose there at center ice. as it's sent back in there by Jack Stanius, and I think he might have thrown it out of play. I don't know. There's no audio, so I don't know what's going on. So if there's all of a sudden just a... And I'm trying to see if there's maybe like an away feed or something like that, which I don't think there is, so that's just great. Yeah, so if they abruptly stop, chances are I'll have no idea what it is. I mean, obviously, just being around the sport, I could probably tell you what it was, but anyway, puck will roll wide of Bronus, no icing there. Quite surprising, I might add. Kieran Poulin with it, off the boards out towards center ice. Charlie Vig with it now. Vig down there in the corner with Stanius, and I guess we acquired Kieran Poulin from Fargo, which I don't know why we would pick somebody from Fargo, but it's kind of like picking someone from the Dallas Cowboys if you're going to make a trade. Like, why be so stupid? Like, I don't know. It's just some things never cease to amaze me, including the Dallas Cowboys. But anyway, puck will roll off the boards into the hands there of Jack Stanius. Stanius down there in the corner. Now taken back there the other way. Charlie Zetterfist. Poke checks it off the boards back behind that. Marco Bilic is in net for Omaha, or it might be Bilic or something like that. I don't know, but this is an icing, though. That I can tell you. Well, and I think Omaha, even during the preseason, unlike what the Muskies do, they have their play-by-play announcer broadcast the game. So and I think the only way Omaha broadcasts is, well, you have the no audio with, oh God, what do they call it? Mixler, I think is how you say it, and then they kind of match that audio with the video they're presenting here on Flow Hockey, but I don't know, I'm not in control of any of that, nor do I really want to be, but Luke Gary down there in the corner with it. Gary, heads there of Elias Vatny, shot save made by Bilic. Boy, Muskie's giving it their all here to start things out in the second period. Oh, and of course it wouldn't be a Sioux City versus Omaha game if there was a little scrap afterwards either. I mean, that's that's all too common. That's all too common, we'll just say that. Although I will say the rivalry hasn't been what it has, or what it used to be, probably 10, 15 years ago, so that's just because Omaha hasn't been very good, that's why. And it's easy for, us to basically pound them night after night, although not the case here tonight. This year's Omaha team's going to be a way better Omaha team, I have a feeling. Might even make the playoffs, but we'll see. Anyway. Mark my words. Yeah. So puck will roll back behind the net there of Bronus. Who's 30? Oh, it's Kirby Perler. That's who it is. Kirby Perler with it out towards the blue line. There now, Elias Vatny at center. See, it's the preseason. I'm human, okay? There's a shot save made there by Bronus. Boy, thank goodness. Thank goodness Bronus was there. Puck sent out towards center ice there. Ryan Yerkew. I don't think that's how you pronounce his name, but whatever. I think we got an offsides called. Yeah, because he plays for Omaha, and his last name is spelled Yurkiw. How do you pronounce that? Like, how? How do you pronounce that? Tell me. It's just a stupid string of letters together. None of those letters belong together like that. I'll just say that. And anyway, face-off will come to the right here of Bilic. Taking the draw will be Dennis Hodos, and I believe that's Kason Musket, although I thought he got kicked out of the face-off dot. I guess not. Musket, of course, one of the returning Muskies, the Raging Cajun, as the Muskies like to call him. Well, or that was just a Facebook comment, too. I mean, that's basically where the nickname came from, and, I'm sticking with it, so... Anyway, puck chip down there into the hands of Zettervist out towards center. Picked up there by Musket. Taken there at center by DiChiara. DiChiara down there into the corner. Picked up by Ryan Poirier. Uh-oh, he goes down. And a giveaway. There's a shot save made by Bronus. Boy, that was quite the cheap shot from Brodus. or Hodis rather, excuse me. I combined both of their names. Well, let's see who's going to the box. Ooh, Dakota Bailey. Now, he played a couple of games with Omaha last year, and I guess now he's going to be with them full-time. So, which I guess good for them. Good for them, because we're on the power play. So, oh my. Yeah, tripping's the call, and he definitely tripped one of our guys, you idiot. Of course, I think that about everybody on the other team. They're all a bunch of idiots. Ryan Aronson with it down there in the corner. Taken out towards the blue line there. Now Dallas View, of course, one of our returning pieces. View out for Shane Gold, another returner. Here's View, takes a shot, save made by Village, rebound there in front, off his back, and somehow it stayed out of the net. No way that stayed out. No way that stayed out. It's just amazing. Here's Shane Gold with it at the blue line. Gold, pass across. There's a shot, hit the pipe from Elias Votny. And now here's View for Shane Gold at the blue line. There for Votny. Votny in the circle. Pass across there, View, and he can't control it. Here's Shane Gold with it. Gold there for Dallas View. View on over Votny. Votny spins around a defender. Throws it into the corner out in front. Shot got blocked. Rebound, it's still loose there. Try to clear it, they can't. Here's Votny with it. Votny feeds it on over to Shane Gold. Here's Gold. Back to Votny. Looks for somebody to pass to. He'll just take a shot, and he hit the post again. There's 3 shots there that probably should have went in and did not. That is insane. Oh my God. Tomko out there for Gold. One-timer Votny went wide. Batted away. Uh-oh, here comes Omaha shorthanded. Ryan Aronson with it. Aronson, poke checked away by Shane Gold. Thank goodness it was, because I was about to go insane if he would have scored. 18 seconds left to go on the power play, and we're just standing there. Shane Gold with it. Gold feeds it on over there for Pavel Martinu. Martinu down there in the corner. Behind the net, Jacob Ingstrup. And a scramble for up. Omaha's back at full strength here as Bailey comes out of the box. There's a pass across. Was blocked, and I think it might have went out of play. Yes, it did. So a face-off will be coming up. And I think we might have a commercial break here, too. Yeah, I think we will. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh, right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nerves pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy. Because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Oh, shoot. Welcome back, everybody. So, Omaha, I guess they have this thing called the flex cam, where basically, you're supposed to do the big ol' show that you're, strong, I guess, and you got those abs and all that. Well, this kid, probably 6 or 7 years old, ripped his shirt off, and all you could see were his ribs. I mean, oh my God, that was, people in Omaha are quite stupid. I mean, I've known that for God knows how long, but, oh Lord. Well, now that we've gotten away from the ignorance, face-off's won, and Mikey Conlin will send it off the boards out towards center ice. Well, it still says the Muskies have the power play. No, they don't. Now they finally take that away. They did at one point, but just couldn't connect with it. And here's Bailey, who got the tripping call. That was kind of funny how that worked. But anyway, Lions with it there towards center. Boy, Muskies are having a hard time handling this puck so far. Here's Ryan Poirier with it. Granted, this is probably the first game of the preseason for the Muskies I've seen in full. Here's a shot went wide and out of play. Just because, I've been busy with other stuff and we had some streams and things like that. Obviously, we tried to broadcast them, but, the camera work in Sioux City, not the best. But, yeah. Anyway. Ooh, single game tickets now on sale for Omaha, because who would want to go to their games anyway? Gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if their attendance last year was at an all-time low. I mean, it wasn't just because they tried to do crap to get asses in the seats, but, they were basically just trying to ignore the fact that they were a bad team, the worst team ever in league history, and I guess a lot of these tickets that they gave away were just free, so, yeah. Just for a good time out, a good time. I'm not going to elaborate on that, but anyway. Here's Tanner Morgan with it there at center. Morgan flips it down into the corner wide of Bronis. Puck taken behind the net there by Garen Ludwig. Ludwig out towards center ice. Uh-oh. It's looking like Trey Jeffress. He might almost had a shot at it. Now it's picked up there by Mete Tupley. Tupley in the corner. Fires it around the boards. Missed by Shane Gold. And it will roll and roll and roll until it's picked up there by Hudson Kowalchuk. Not Kovalchuk, Kowalchuk with a W. It's a hockey name, I guess. I don't know. Puck's in a scramble for. Now down in the corner. Mete Tupley with it. Intercepted there by Cam Caron. Shot save made. Rebound in front. Oh my goodness. Now it's DiChiara with it. Takes a shot. Got blocked. That was from for Findy St. Hubert. There we go. I said it right finally. My God. Puck's taken there by Findy St. Hubert again. So there you go. Down into the corner. Off the boards. Out towards center ice. Taken there by Luke Gary. Gary down there in the corner. Feeds it on over to Dallas View. View. On out there. Kirby Perler. Takes a shot. Say May. Rebounds. It went in. Okay. I was going to say, it looked like it went in. And I don't know. They were still kind of playing. And then the ref did eventually signal a goal. That'll be Dallas View with it. And the Muskies take the lead back, as they should, for crying out loud. Boy, yeah, let's see. Or maybe it might have. Did it get deflected? No, it didn't. I mean, Luke Gary was there, but that was all Dallas View right there. I mean, without a doubt. So, yes, finally the Musketeers are on top. They got some momentum. So let's keep it going. Dallas View from William Tomko at 8:42 of period number 2. So, yeah, hang on. Let me just this here. Okay, now we're ready to get back into the thick of it. Puck sent out towards center ice there for Elias Vatny. Now View will dump it back behind the net there. Bilic. Bilic. Is it one of those where he's from like Serbia and, it's kind of like Nikola Jokic, something like that? I don't know. Although they probably just don't do that in Serbia. They probably do it other places in Europe too, and offsides is called. They have to. I mean, I know that's a thing. So, anyway. Boy, I'm surprised there's anybody in Omaha watching this game right now. I mean, it's not a decent crowd. Well, at least for, a preseason game it is. Maybe 50 to 100 people, but I'm sure if you counted every single person that was there, you could probably count up to probably 75 or 100. Well, there is a full section in there, so maybe not. Maybe we'll give it 200 people. We'll just say that. Oh, God. The savagery is unreal tonight. Here's Caden Okavita with it. Dumps it back behind the net there. Cannot be handled by Jake Stanius. Sent out towards the blue line. There's a shot. Got blocked there in front from Ryan Poirier. Back behind the net. Thaddeus McMahon with it. Thaddeus. I love that name. down there in the corner. Caden Okavita battling for it. Got a couple of Omaha players down there too. Halfway through this second period, it still says first, but we're in the second, okay? Trust me, we're in the second. Thaddeus McMahon with it. Takes a shot. Save made by Bronis. Rebound. Okavita swoops it up. Here he comes back the other way. 3 on 2, really. There's a shot. Went wide of Billick. Now it's trapped in the circle there. Dennis Hodos with it. Picked up there. Uh-oh. Here comes Tommy Spencer in along, and he scores. Are you serious? Oh, and Omaha's tied it up again. Jeez Louise. Omaha is not supposed to be this good. Why they want to be good now is beyond me, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, it's not that the defense just cracked down. It's just Spencer. He's good, I guess. Oh, he did a little Peter Forsberg. My lord. Well, we're tied up again. Great, just great. Just when I thought everything was going right for us, too. Bronis, oh, he's got to play the puck. Well, he didn't play it as good as he probably could have. Like, you know, Herbs did a lot over his 2 seasons with the Muskies. I mean, well, 3 technically, but anyway. We don't count the 1 for obvious reasons. Here's View with it down there in the corner. Kieran and Poulin is down there, too, as well. We got 3 Omaha guys and 2 Sioux City guys battling for it. Here's a pass in front. Lions a shot. Save made by Billick. Hopefully we'll get a full season out of Lions this year. We haven't. I mean, this is his 3rd season. I mean, he's been hurt. Then he was hurt last year. And then the first season he only played probably 2 or 3 games because, you know, those affiliate players, you know. So, yeah, that's just the way it works sometimes, I guess. I don't know, but anyway. Puck souped up here by, I want to say that's David Ruby, I believe. Yes. If you could just turn the camera where I can see the puck, that would be awesome. There we go. Puck's at a scramble for there. You got 2 guys from each side battling for it. Batted away by Tommy Spencer. He was the goal scorer. Oh my gosh. Now it's Elias Votny with it. Votny out towards center ice. Picked up there. Pavel Martinu with it. Martino feeds it back in behind the net. Martinu is there. Uh-oh, careful. Getting crazy with their sticks. Now it's Yerkew with it. Picked up Hasbargen with it behind the net there for Cam Karan. Karan. Oh, Omaha can't get a handle on it. That was Kowalchuk. Not Kovalchuk, Kowalchuk. With the W. Dumbest name of all time. We'll give him that award. Oh my, now it's View with it. View chipping in and off the boards, and Billick is just going to hang on to it. Chiara and Gold were kind of battling for it, but couldn't quite get there. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
On January 23rd, Apple Computer will announce the Macintosh Office. You can look into it. Or you can go on with business as usual.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we've got a big weekend of programming here on RVN. Of course, it starts on Saturday night. We'll have a recap of Tri-City versus Sioux City from the night before. And then we'll have Texas A&M versus Notre Dame on Saturday night for college football. And then Sunday, we've got NFL action, a rematch of Super Bowls 59 and 57. So, yeah, that'll start 4:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Will be on the air for that. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday night. So make sure you join us for that. Right here on RVN. Face-off will come to the left here of Billick. Taking the draw, Dennis Hodas and Trey Jeffress. Face-offs one. Puck will roll into the corner there for Nikita Konevich. Konevich, okay. That's a cute name. There's a shot save made there by Billick. $7:19 left to go in this second period. Boy. Omaha, they have played one overtime game in this preseason, so. And we all know what happened there, because I told you about it at the beginning. Some stupid stuff that shouldn't have happened, but it did. It did. Trey Jeffress with it back in behind the net. And we're also tied up at 2, so. Puck's in a scramble for here. Jeffress trying to break it free. Now taken there by Ryan Aronson. Aronson. Oh, somebody got tripped up there. That was Kirby Perler. No penalty called, of course, because why would there be? Ryan Aronson with it. Shot just kind of bounced wide into the corner. Yeah, it's the preseason for the referees, too. Clearly. The referee sucking has not changed, obviously, from year to year, which is understandably so, but, you know, they have a reputation to uphold. There's Jeffress' shot. Went wide from Billick. Somehow he missed that. I don't know how, but anyway. Uh-oh. Is this another giveaway to Omaha? Yeah, it is. It's freaking Kovalchuk. Shot save made by Bronis. Thank goodness. Jeez. Ooh, Omaha's home opener this year is on October 11th versus Sioux Falls. And you know who they had that comeback to in the preseason? Sioux Falls. Who that was against? Sioux Falls. 7-6. That was the final in overtime. Sioux Falls was up 6-4. Or 6-3. And then they just crapped the bed. I mean, although Sioux Falls, they're going to be nasty this year. I'll tell you that much. Even more than last year. They're going to be really nasty this year. And I can't wait. I can't wait to tear them all apart. Oh, my goodness. Puck will roll out towards the blue line, and nobody from Omaha can seem to handle a puck. I don't know what it is, but Charlie Zetterqvist with it. Zetterqvist sends it off the boards there for Ryan Poirier. Poirier picked up there by Dallas Potter. Here's Potter, pass across. There's a shot save made there from Poirier. On out to the point, Shane Gold. Gold spins around a defender. Gold pass across. Shot. Went wide from Billick. Somehow. I don't know how he missed that. Poirier with it. Puck's loose in front of the goal. Poirier, a little poke check into the hands there of Jacob Solano. Off the board, Solano. Feeds it on across. Here comes Jack Stanius. Takes a shot. Bronis got a piece of it and wide into the corner. Stanius spins around Kovalchuk. Now it's sent out towards center ice. Vatny into the corner. Ooh, Musket and Kovalchuk are in a foot race for it. Puck's taken there by Musket. Musket pokes it back behind the net there for Okavita. Okavita off the boards. Puck taken there by Joe Bukovic. Bukovic out towards center. Taken there by Kaysen Musket. Musket. Little pause there from Pavel Martinu. Martino now. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to call him Martino, but that's just because, who can forget Giacomo Martino from last year. Here's a shot, got blocked, and down into the corner. Here's Kovalchuk with it. Kovalchuk takes a shot. Save made there by Bronis. I mean, at least every year for the past 3 seasons, Sioux City has had a real quality goal scorer. I mean, 22-23, Ryan Conmey, 23-20. Uh-oh, puck's up into the air. Where is it? Oh, thank goodness it didn't end up behind Bronis. I mean, 2 years ago, it was Caden Shahan. Last year, Giacomo Martino. Who's it going to be this year? That's going to be the question. Although it's not going to be anybody. The way Sioux City's been playing this preseason will kind of during the next intermission, we'll kind of go through game by game to see what all you've missed in the preseason, because we haven't covered it fully for Sioux City, so it'll kind of be a catch-up, I guess. Garen Ludwig with it. Ludwig off the boards out towards center ice. Puck taken there by Shane Gold. Gold tipped out towards center ice there. Pavel Martinu with it. Martinu in a scramble for there with Cam Caron. Now it's sent over there to Shane Gold. Gold sends it out towards center ice. Picked up there for Ryan Yerkew, or however you pronounce his name. God only knows the answer to that. Findy St. Hubert with it, back behind the net. Pass out there in front. There's a shot, got blocked. Oh, I thought he got blocked it into the corner, but no, Bronis came up with it. 2:52 left to go here in this second period. Boy, the Omaha fans that are there look like they're having a great time. Or they just don't want to show it, one of the two, but to be honest, I wouldn't be happy if I was an Omaha fan, to be quite honest with you. Because why would I subject myself to that torture? That's what I want to know. Anyway, Pavel Martinu with it. Martinu out towards center ice there. Dennis Hodas with it. Back behind the net. Is Bronis going to play? He did. Played it nicely over towards that right side. Okavita with it now. Martinu sent off the boards back behind the net there of Billick. Billick behind there for Thaddeus McMahon. And a scramble for Ryan Aronson is there. Here's a shot, hit the post. My goodness, how many times are they going to do that? These posts are killing me right now. They really are. There's a shot, kind of dragged away there by Billick. Now it's taken there for Dennis Hodas again. Hodas sent off the boards out towards center ice. Hodas now into the hands there of Ryan Aronson. Aronson with it. Behind the net. Excuse me. Left there for Bronis. Out towards the blue line. Now here's Martinu. Little switch. As Mete Tepley comes on the ice. Oh, careful down there in the corner. My lord, you're going to get cut with a skate. Findy St. Hubert with it. Down there in the corner. Puck sent off the boards. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. Into the hands there of Max Anderson. Oh, and then he slipped and fall. Okay. Dakota Bailey with it. Now View will send it in. Into the hands there of Mikey Conlon. Conlon off the boards out towards center ice. And this will roll into the hands there of Kirby Perler. Perler sent there by Dallas View. Into the hands of Charlie Vig. Vig off the boards. Now picked up there for Shane Gold. Off the boards, and did they blow a whistle? Yeah, I think they did. Offsides is called. See, there's no audio. Not even, we don't even get the in-arena audio. So that just shows you how cheap Omaha is, because, you know, they can't get any fans into the arena. They're probably losing money, as for all we know. They can't even get a good audio system. So, gosh, those stupid people. Stupid people in Omaha. Face-offs won. With less than a minute to go here in this second period. Ooh, Lyons is just slammed into the boards. We'll just say that. He's already coming back from injury. Let's not injure him even more. Please, for the love of God. Thank you very much. Puck sent back in behind the net there. Taken by Dallas Potter. Potter picked up by Lenny Geiger. Out towards the blue line. There now for Tanner Morgan. Morgan off the boards down into the corner, and icing will be called with 30.5 seconds left to go. Icing. Okay, yeah, we got it the first time. You don't need to display this big old graphic up there, because... Anyway. Face-off will come to the right here of Billick. Taking the draw, we've got Joe Bukovic, or excuse me, that's Tommy Spencer, actually. And, well, Tomko was at the face-off. He thought he got kicked out, but I guess he didn't. because Dallas View was getting ready to come in, and then, I don't know, I guess they just waved him off or something. There's a shot, say, made by Billick. Excuse me, with 20.4 seconds left to go. I am exhausted, I will say that. I had so much to do today in my classes and after school and everything. I mean, I am exhausted, but you know what? So be it. This is a great way to wind down, I will say that. So, face-off will come to the left here of Billick. Face-off's one. Puck will roll into the corner there for Hudson Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk behind the net, down there in the corner. Max Anderson, shot save made. Rebound by Votny was stopped by Billick with 8.5 seconds left to go. Yeah, who is this Billick guy anyway? Let's look him up. Probably Marco Billick. Okay. Oh, he's from Toronto, Canada. Okay, that's where the name comes from. So it's not even European. Yeah. Face-off will come to the left of Billick. This time taking the draw will be Bukovic with Max Anderson. Boy, we got to look at him last year, and I was really impressed by the way he played. I mean, really impressed. There's a shot. One last shot was stopped by Billick, and that's the end of the second period. Well. We are tied up at 2 apiece. So, yeah, we'll see what the third period has in store for us. We will see. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Stanley Cup was supposed to be here 3 days ago. We heard that there's 20,000 screaming people that are going to tear me apart. They tear! Thank you very much. Hey, come on. Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup!
Got an important package? Next time, send it FedEx and be absolutely sure. Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Does a former drill sergeant make a terrible therapist?
And that's why yellow makes me sad, I think. That's interesting. You know what makes me sad?
You do! Maybe we should chug on over to Mamby-Pamby land, where maybe we can find some self-confidence for you, you jackwagon!
Tissue. Bye, baby.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
This is where I pay.
This is not what it pays.
This is where I pay.
This is not what it pays.
This is where I pay.
This is not what it pays.
This is where I pay.
This is not what it pays.
This is where I
This
pay.
is not what it pays.
Put it in there.
Pay.
This is not what it pays.
This is where I pay.
What about that?
This is where I pay.
Yeah, yeah.
This is where I pay.
I like it.
This is where I pay.
I love it. More.
Where I pay.
More.
This is where I pay.
More.
This is where I pay.
No, that's not what it pays.
Hello.
Don't pay through the nose. Comcast Triple Play. It's Comcast.
I can watch live TV on my new Sprint phone.
Well, my Sprint phone has TV and downloads music.
I can check email.
I have that. And crime deterrent.
What?
Try and take my wallet.
Give your...
Live TV, wireless music downloads, email, and crime deterrent.
I'm filing a grievance, Ben.
On the Sprint PowerVision network.
It's what's inside that comes. Hey kids, let me ask you a question. What? How much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy till your stuffy's stuffed enough stuff?
How much stuff can I stuff in a stuffy till my stuffy's stuffed enough stuff?
Yeah.
How much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy till your stuffy's stuffed enough stuff?
Stuffies are cuddly creatures with secret pockets to keep kids' treasures safe.
How much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy till your stuffy's stuffed enough stuff?
And this Valentine's Day, they come with a free plush heart. Plus, your child's stuffy will arrive with a free storybook and super secret surprise inside. Whoa! Surprise your child with a stuffy so they can discover for themselves.
How much stuff can you stuff in a stuffy till your stuffy's stuffed enough stuff?
For our special holiday savings event and limited edition stuffies, you can go to stuffies.com and enter this promo code. Must be 18 years or older to order online.
Stuffies, it's what's inside that comes. Stuffies, that's stuff, IES.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, let's take a look back at that second period. Well, it started out with the penalty by Dakota Bailey. He went in for slashing for 2 minutes, so yeah, there was that. Then at the 8:42 mark, Dallas Feud scored from William Tomko. That was Dallas Feud's second goal of the preseason. Third assist on the preseason. Excuse me, for William Tomko. And then just like that, basically. A minute and 48 seconds later, Tommy Spencer scored the second goal of the preseason, unassisted, at the 10:30 mark. So, yeah, shots that period. Well, it only has one for each team, but there's got, yeah, only one shot per period, or per team this period. So, kind of interesting. Sioux City now has a total of 9, and Omaha has a total of 5. It is the preseason for the people who keep track of the shots, too, to be fair. So, anyway, right now tied up at 1 in the bottom of the 10th. The Pirates are at the Orioles, tied up at 1. Bottom of the 8th, right now the Marlins lead the Nationals 8-3. Bottom of the 8th, the Phillies lead the Mets 11-2. Bottom of the 8th, tied up at 2. The Astros are at the Blue Jays. Top of the 8th, the Tigers lead the Yankees 5-0. Top of the 8th, the Cubs lead the Braves 3-2. White Sox lead the Rays right now 6-5 in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 4th, tied up at 0. The Reds are at the Padres. Excuse me, coming up here shortly in about 10 minutes, probably a little over that. Cardinals are at the Mariners at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. The Rockies are at the Dodgers. Then other games from earlier today, the Rangers beat the Brewers 6-3. A's beat the Red Sox 5-4. Diamondbacks beat the Giants 5-3. Angels beat the Twins 4-3. And then the Royals beat the Guardians 4-3. Boy, lots of 4-3s today. I don't know what it is, but we're now going to do a little in case you missed it type thing. So we're going to kind of go back and review all the games the Muskies have played during the preseason up to this point, because admittedly we have not had the best coverage of it, but it'll get better, of course, now that the season will be getting started here shortly. In fact, 1 week from today, the regular season starts with the Fall Classic in Pittsburgh. I'll get to that here as well in a second. But let's take a look. So basically the first game was last Thursday versus Fargo. Sioux City, they started out with a 3-0 lead. Tom Straukas and William Tomko each scored goals. Tomko with 2. And, you know, things seemed to be going right for Sioux City. And then it just all kind of fell apart from there. Yeah, it literally went like that. So, yeah, because Fargo scored 6 unanswered goals to win the game. So, yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get how we cannot beat Fargo. I mean, especially after how last year went. Although somebody did say, and it's true, that we can't just rely on Omaha and Fargo to be crap. We actually have to play towards something. So yeah, I think that was kind of our issue last year. So anyway, we go to Des Moines and Sioux City, and Des Moines actually came out with the big start. Even though it was 1-0 at the end of the first, they outplayed Sioux City pretty darn good. So, yeah, so that was all Des Moines in that game. 5-1 was the final score. And then Saturday night, things seem to be going the Muskies' way again. Granted, they didn't score the first goal, but it was 3-1 at the end of the first period. And then it just went all downhill. 7 unanswered goals Stop me if you've heard that before. And yeah, Sioux Falls just cruised their way to an 8-3 victory in that one. So yeah, the Muskies, this preseason for them has been quite rough, if I do say so myself. Quite rough. Don't know why that is, but you know, because they've scored 2.33 goals a game and they've given up 6.33, so that's a 4-goal differential on average. That is just not acceptable. I mean, sure, Kersey could use the excuse of, you know, hey, it's the preseason, you know, we're just getting things off and underway. But you've played 3 games so far. You've played 3 games. And so, yeah. Anyway. So yeah, that's been the preseason. Although Sioux City, I will say, this is the best they've played all preseason long. So that's good. There's going to be a lot of positives to take out of this game, win or lose tonight for Sioux City. So that'll be the great thing about this game here this evening. And then kind of the rest of the preseason schedule, there's only one game left. It's Friday night, Tri-City versus Sioux City. However, that we're not going to be around for that one just because I've got other stuff going on Friday night, you know, college things. So, yeah, I will not be on the air on Friday night, but we will recap it Sunday. I haven't decided when, or Saturday, I should say. I have not decided when on Saturday I'm going to do it, either before Texas A&M or Notre Dame or during halftime. It'll probably be more than likely during halftime, so, yeah. Obviously, you know, I have to make the final decision on that, so, yeah. So, that's that. And then the regular season gets started with the Fall Classic in Pittsburgh next week. The Muskies, they play 2 games up there as they do every year. Wednesday, I believe it's against Dubuque, I want to say. Let's look at the schedule for this next Wednesday. 17th? Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, the 17th. So, yeah, we played Dubuque. We will be the home team for that one. That'll start at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, I will not be able to broadcast this game just because I've got other obligations to get to. So, yeah. However, though, we will be broadcasting Sioux City and Muskegon the next night on Thursday night. That was supposed to be a 5 p.m. Eastern start time, but now that got moved back to 7 o'clock Eastern. So, we will be on the air for that. That is for sure. So, yeah, although it won't be at 7 o'clock. It'll probably be at like 7:30 or 7:40 Eastern time because, you know, I got to get dinner in between. Because as most of you know, well, if you saw the 2025 RVN Fall update, I'm with the film staff for my football team, my college football team. And so that's from 4 to 6 basically every day. Although today I was done by about 5:45. So I'm kind of banking that, you know, maybe I get out a little early on Thursday so that we can not necessarily be on time, but, you know, at least not miss a full period like we did tonight. And this will be regular season at this point, so, you know, yeah. And obviously we'll hear, of course, Curtis broadcasting it again. I think this is his 25th season of broadcasting the Musketeers game, which is just crazy. I've been doing it for 10. This is my 10th. This will be his 25th. I mean, my goodness. It's just crazy. It really is crazy, you know, that it has been 10 years. Will be my 10th season of broadcasting Musketeers games. I mean, that's just, you know, I kind of had to stop. I kind of had to pause. I remember during my 5th year of doing it, I kind of had to pause and take a step back and go, really? It's been 5 years? Holy smokes. And now looking back 5 years later, it's like, oh my God, it's going to be 10 seasons. Like, it's nuts. I mean, this channel next year will be celebrating our 10th anniversary. So, I mean, yeah, that'll be some really exciting stuff. Well, my YouTube anniversary will be in it will be my 10th YouTube anniversary in June. Obviously not for this channel, but I had a channel before then. Yeah, it was quite interesting. Some of the stuff I posted on there, which we will not get into here, but yeah. Well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, it's going to be the 3rd period, so don't go anywhere.
chicka wow wow. Chicka wow wow. A wow wow. A chicka bow bow bow. Chicka wow wow. A chicka bow wow bow. Chicka wow wow. Chicka bow chicka bow. Chicka wow wow.
We've improved all the fragrances. New acts now with added.
It's time for Daddy to make some funny.
Yeah, we got all of this at Walmart. The decorations, the tablecloths, all of the food. And we even saved enough money for the for the clown outfit.
Unbeatable prices, backed by our price match guarantee. Save money, live better. Walmart.
There once was a town that worked so hard, there was just no time for play. But that all changed on this one particular day. There's a time for work, and there's a time for play. Six Flags. It's playtime.
Sally is about to try H-E-B's new yogurt. After 2 years of development and input from food flavor specialists and customer taste tests, the result is extraordinary. Let's see how Sally reacts.
She likes it.
She's obviously very excited about H-E-B's creamy new yogurt.
Hello? I'd like to order french fries, a burger, and a milkshake. This is a library. I'd like to order french fries, a burger, and a milkshake.
Structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I am an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. They have thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. Get long-term payments, but you need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
877 cash now.
877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Welcome back, everybody. It is now time for the third period of play, and we are back just in time. Yes, just in time. I'll tell you that much. Here we go. We're ready to go. I am. I don't know if anyone else is ready, but I am. Taking the draw, William Tomko and Tommy Spencer, and we're off and underway as Spencer wins the draw. Aronson plays it back in. There for Kovalchuk. Kovalchuk up the left side. Tipped there by Tommy Spencer. Puck sent off the boards out towards center ice there for William Tomko. Tomko takes a shot. Pass across. Cannot go nowhere. Here's Tomko again. Now Ludwig sends one out there for Shane Gold. Gold spins around, tip there in front. Jeffress cannot go anywhere. Puck is now taken back the other way. Here's Ryan Aronson with it. Aronson sends one down there into the corner. Back behind the net. There now for William Tomko. Picked up there by Tommy Spencer. Spencer now Aronson. Picked up there by Jack Stanius. Takes a shot. Save made there by Bronis. Puck will roll into the corner. There now for Garen Ludwig. Ludwig sent out towards center. Puck will be flipped down into the corner. There now for Nathan DiChiara. Sent around the... You know, this year Omaha is going to have the title of most interesting names on the team. I'll tell you that much, because for quite a few years it was Muskegon, but Omaha might have to take the title this year. We'll see. Here's a shot, got blocked. Now it's picked up there by Shane Gold. Gold out towards center ice. Gold is in. Puck sent wide. Pavel Martino. Ooh, boy. 2 Omaha players just crashed into the net of Billick. Boy, he is down and pretty much low to his feet as Omaha has this big old graphic for season ticket holder flags. Pick up yours at Fan Services behind section 101. Why would anybody want that? Why would anybody want that? That's what I want to know. Why would anybody want that? Especially for as crap of a team Omaha is. Why would anybody want that? Yeah, for me to come and vandalize, that's for sure. I mean, hell, I'd do that in a heartbeat, but... Anyway, face-off will come to the right of Billick. Don't know if he's still in, or he got up all right, or if he's dead, or anything like that. Okay, yeah, he's up and going, so that's good. Takes a shot, went wide, and now taken there by Elias Vatny with it, down there in the corner. Vatny, and a scramble for. Puck sent out towards center ice. Uh-oh. Almost breaking free there was Kieran Poulin. There's a shot. Got blocked there in front. Rebound. Luke Gary with it. Sends it wide. Picked up Nathan DiChiara. DiChiara out towards the blue line. Picked up there by Kieran Poulin. Poulin sent off the boards. That'll roll down into the corner. No icing, surprisingly. Okay. Oh, behind the net there, Elias Vatny in a scramble for. Uh-oh, there's going to be a penalty coming up, and Omaha's going to be on the power play. God damn it. Shoot. Boy. And if there's blood, it's going to be more than just 2, I'll tell you that much. Looks like Luke Gary's going to the box, and he's not a guy who would do something like that. Yeah, he's even arguing with the officials. They can send him to the right penalty box. Don't even know where to send him. Just send him somewhere. Yeah, let's see the replay. Oh, yeah, he just completely elbowed Thaddeus McMahon into the boards. My God. That could have been really dangerous, but, you know, McMahon's up and alive and doing well. Although, it looks like somebody from Omaha got a penalty. Joe Bukovic. That's an interesting one. So something must have happened there too. In fact, let's see if it's updated on the league website or on the game track. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Okay. Interesting. That's what he went into the box for. So it's 4-on-4 basically. So nothing happened pretty much for the most part. Cam Karan with it now. Karan picked up there by Nikita Konevich. Sent out towards center ice there now for Charlie Vig. Vig down into the corner, and icing is called. 2.5 minutes have gone by here in this third period. They are really slow to change the periods because they were really slow with the first. They kept it as the first until about halfway through the second, and now they're probably going to do the same thing here with the third. But you know what sounds really good right now? A Chick-fil-A chocolate shake. That just sounds so good right now. I don't know why, but maybe I'll have to go get one after we're done here tonight. Which I might do. We'll see. Face-off will come to the right of Marco Billick. And then, of course, Musket got kicked out of the face-off because, of course, he did. The Raging Cajun, as they like to call him. And I can't confirm that one. Puck sent off the boards, and then roll, and roll, and roll. I'm surprised they didn't call the icing on that one, but I guess not. I guess it wasn't. We'll just put it that way. Puck sent back in there by James Odeniak. And a scramble forward there with Musket. Musket now Tepley. Uh-oh. Omaha just about had a freebie on that one. It's the last thing we need Omaha to have our freebies. Puck sent down there into the corner there by Max Anderson. Anderson out towards center ice. Picked up there by Mikey Conlin. Conlin into the hands there of Jacob Solano. So, we got a fight! And of course it's Musket and Cam Caron. All right, here they go. Oh, Caron just tried grabbing at Musket. He didn't even try to throw a punch. And now, boy, he's basically pulling off Musket's jersey. Caron tried to give him a couple of good punches, but Musket's got him all tied up. And now Musket gives him a couple good ones. And now they separate them. And of course, if anybody's going to get into a fight, it's going to be Case and Musket. And you're going to regret the fact that you fought him. I'm just going to say that. Boy, first fight of the preseason. First fight of many we'll probably see during the regular season from Case and Musket. Yeah, Musket was like, yeah, you want to go after me? You sure? Caron, it looked like he was actually going to win the fight at first, but, you know, Musket came back because he's just so big and powerful and macho and strong, and, yeah, he was, yeah, Caron was easily going to lose that one. So, anyway, each of them 5s and 10s for fighting, so there you go. That buttered my biscuits. I'm not going to lie to you on that one. Oh, my Lord. Uh-oh. Here comes somebody in all along from Omaha. Shot went wide. That was, I think, Finn D. St. Hubert. My guy. My guy. Uh-oh. And now it's covered up by Bronis. Oh, and we got a fight on the other side. Oh, boy. You could see that coming a mile away. All it took was the two of them to get off their benches, and then gloves were off. Oh, God. There's a kid there that's an Omaha fan. How diabolical is that? And he has a flag attached to a stick. You realize how even more diabolical that is? My Lord. Whoever the parents of that kid was there, they're raising him to be a fan of a not-so-great team. There's a shot that went wide from Bronis. That's the best way to put it. I'm not going to tell you the other way. The other choice words I had for that. Because, safe to say, I'd be canceled if I said them, so we're not going to do that. Here's Shane Gold with it. Gold feeds it on over there for Garen Ludwig. Ludwig out towards center ice. Here's Ludwig. Nice pass. What a move. Shot save made by Billick. Boy, Lenny Geiger just went in between his legs. I mean, my goodness. My goodness, really. There's a shot got blockered down there in the corner. Now it's picked up here by Omaha. That's Tommy Spencer in front. Shot save made there by Bronis. No, if I'm being honest, and I said this on Saturday night, if I truly said what my true feelings are about, you know, players from other teams and, you know, different subjects and things like that. I mean, if I used the words that I want to use, I'd be canceled. Like, literally, I would be. I mean, what I'm saying is tame in comparison to what I could be saying. So, yeah. You're just getting the PG version of it. Puck will roll into the corner. Down there for Ryder Reynolds. Now picked up there by Trey Jeffers. Jeffers sets it down there into the corner. And that's the truth. I mean, sue me. Don't do that, but sue me. Kieran Poulin with it out towards center. He'll send it back behind the net there of Marco Billick. Billick now view. A giveaway. That's not good. Dakota Bailey up the right side. Bailey sends it on across Ryan Aronson. Tip down into the corner. There's a pass in front. A shot went up high and wide from Jake Stanius. And a scramble for there. Tommy Spencer was there. Spencer pass across. Went nowhere to Ryan Aronson. Poke checked away, though, by Bjorn Bronis. Back behind the net. Here's a shot from Bailey. Save made by Bronis. Rebound loose in front. Aronson. Shot went wide. Now it's picked up there by Ryan Yurkiw. At least that's how we're going to pronounce it. I mean, I've already told you the weird spelling on that one. So here's McMahon. Shot save made by Bronis, and he poke checks it away. Nicely done there, Bjorn Bronis. Then he sends the puck out towards center ice. There now for Thaddeus McMahon. McMahon feeds it on across. Poked away by Ryan Poirier. Poirier out towards center ice. McMahon sends it back in the other way. Poked around there by Bjorn Bronis. 6.5 minutes have gone by here in this third period. They finally did change it. Thank God for that. Poirier with it in a scramble for. Couple of muskies go down there. That's not very good. Dakota Bailey with it out towards center ice. We're not playing a good game if we're bumping into each other. I'll tell you that much. And there's a cover up there from Billick. Alrighty. Well, we'll take a break. Whoa! What happened there? Somebody got pissed. I know that. Although, as I say, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. But anyway, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell it. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamonds. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, let's see, how much time do we have left here? 13:10 left to go here in this third period. We are tied up at 2. Boy, this has been a great game so far between Sioux City and Omaha. In the preseason, nonetheless. I mean, my goodness. The physicality and the rivalry is starting to be brought out here between both these teams. So, I'm excited to see how the rest of this game goes. I'll tell you that much. This next 25 minutes are going to be super duper fun, I'm sure. For one team, at least. And for the other team, well, they're going to regret they ever, showed up to the game tonight. So, yeah. Anyway, like I said, we've got a big weekend here of programming here on RVN. We've got college football Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon, NFL football. Saturday night, Texas A&M and Notre Dame. That'll be at 7:30 Eastern Time. Then we'll be on the air Sunday for the Eagles and the Chiefs at 4:20 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you join us for that right here on RVN. Your home for championship television, as we like to call it around here. So, yeah. Face-off will come to the left of Billick. Taking the draw will be Max Anderson and Jacob Solano. This will be a 4-on-4. There were some penalties awarded because there was some extras after the whistle. Let's pull them up now if we can find them. Oh, ooh, okay. Okay, so Luke Gary went in 2 minutes for roughing, and then Dakota Bailey went in 2 minutes for roughing. No, they just put the fight penalties between Kason Musket and Cam Caron, so I got kind of, surprised by that, obviously. Although it really wasn't a surprise, because I told you what was coming, so. Israelov with it now. We'll send it off the boards out towards center. Israelov. That's who number 88 was. I thought I had him on my roster, but I guess I didn't. Interessante. But back to the game. Oh, my. Here's Konevich with it. Konevich. There's going to be another freaking penalty. It's going to be on Sioux City. Because Billick just went to the bench. That's going to be freaking lovely, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, Jacob Solano with it, back behind the net. Israelov with it. And then I think that was Geiger who touched it. And, well, Omaha's going to have a 4-on-3 power play. Just great. Just what we needed. As Max Anderson goes in the box. Yeah, he's a pretty physical dude, Max Anderson. He showed that a lot next year. He's kind of the up-and-coming case in Musket. Oh, that was a little cheap, in my opinion. But whatever. Whatever. I guess. Whatever the refs think, you know, go ahead. You know, I'm just some loser who's filming this monstrosity. So it's okay. It's okay. It'll be 4-on-3 for 1 minute and 23 seconds. Let's see. Ooh, tiny guy. Tommy Spencer will take the draw with Trey Jeffers up, and now Spencer's out. Oh, God. What do we got now, I wonder? I wonder if Omaha's maybe challenging for... Oh, Sioux City's taking a timeout. Okay, that makes sense. We'll take a break. We'll be back to... We'll take a timeout as well. Why not?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Let's play The Stranger.
Okay.
When someone gets home tonight, someone should be wearing a naughty French maid's outfit, a blonde wig, and holding a 6-pack of Bud Light.
Me like you, the stranger. Oh, you...
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down.
Whoa, stranger.
Make it a Bud Light.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, Sioux City took a timeout. Let's see how beneficial it is. We are tied up at 2 apiece. Right now, Jeffress is going to take the draw here with Charlie Vig. Haven't said that name in quite some time, but, you know, I'm glad I haven't. Oh, God. Now what? Now, oh, Vig screwed up the face-off. Okay, that's a good reason to kick him out. Ryan Aronson will instead take over. Good reason to kick him out, in my opinion. So, there. Good call, refs. Good call. So it's 4-on-3 for Omaha. There's a shot that went wide from Aronson. Vig sends it on out there for Thaddeus McMahon. McMahon feeds it on over there for, I want to say that's Aronson. Yes, Aronson down there, pass across. Cannot connect with nobody. That was a nice pass from Tommy Spencer. And now here comes Sioux City back the other way shorthanded. It was a 2-on-1. In with a shot. Oh, my goodness. There goes the net off its pegs again. And we might have another penalty here. I don't know. We'll see. Could be Omaha's own guy. I mean, let's see. I want to say that's Trey Jeffress. He kind of slid into Billick. Boy, Billick has just had a rough time in this third period. Yeah, it was his own guy. It was his own guy. Charlie Vig pushed Trey Jeffress into his own player. And I swear to you, if Sioux City gets penalized for it, I am going to lose my ever-loving mind. Well, there wasn't any penalty awarded, so I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. At this point, who cares, really? It's just the preseason, you know? So there's plenty of time for things to, you know, get crazy around here. Ryan Aronson with it. Aronson out there for Charlie Vig. Vig feeds it on over to McMahon. Excuse me. Pass across. Shot save made there by Bronis. Uh-oh. Now here comes Dallas View. View. Pass across. Got blocked. You son of a... Well, Bronis is going to play this one. Oh, my God. He threw it all the way down ice. Icing? No, not even that. Oh, wait. Well, no, it can't be an icing because we're on frickin' penalties. So, oh, Lord. But that was quite the swipe down ice from Bjorn Bronis. I thought it was maybe heading towards the seats. But anyway, Dakota Bailey is out of the box. Here's Bailey a shot. And, of course, the camera has to focus on him. So you see, like, this much of him on your screen, and it's too much. Ah, Jesus. Thaddeus McMahon with it. McMahon fires it across. Pass got blocked. Now taken there by Jack Stanius. Stanius down there in the corner. And a scramble for there. It's loose. Maybe. We'll see. Here's McMahon with it. McMahon passes it on across. McMahon towards the blue line. Takes a shot. Save made by Bjorn Baronis with 10.5 left to go here in this third. We are doing awesome right now. Because we are awesome. We're Sioux City. Uh-oh. New arrivals. Oh, God. You seriously don't want any Omaha merchandise, do you? God help you if you do. I'll tell you that much. Waller's Custom Sportswear. There's a plug. Yeah, buy some of the Lancers merchandise and then put it in the fire pit when you get home. That sounds like a great plan to me, but you know, that's just me, obviously. Puck sent down there into the corner in a scramble for. There's a shot, got deflected wide into the corner. Back down there, William Tomko. Excuse me. I am tired. I am very tired, actually. Halfway through this period now, officially. Here's a shot. Save made by Bronis. That one was from Jacob Solano. Out towards center. Or just, you know, could be because it's nighttime now. Yerkew with it. Yerkew. Down there in the corner, taken there by Dakota Bailey. I'm surprised I'm not seeing a majority of him on the screen. Oh my. Just wait till Musket and Karan come out. Just imagine what the camera angles for that are going to look like. Anyway. Here's View with it. Now View in the corner, back behind the net. Ooh, he gets slammed up against the boards. Not good. Not good, as far as I'm concerned. Kowalchuk with it, back behind the net. 9:17 left to go here in this third. That puck is rolling and rolling and rolling into the hands of Bjorn Bronis, who sends it out towards center ice there for Kowalchuk again. Kowalchuk feeds it out across. Dennis Hodas with it. Hodas out towards center. Picked up there by Ryan Aronson. Here comes Poirier with it. Poirier out towards center ice. And into the hands there of Billick. Billick. Uh-oh. We got some extras going on afterwards. Because of course we do. Of course we do. Because why not? Because that's fun. Oh, my. All face-off will come to the right here of Billick shortly. I like how on the home feed of this, they always have to have what's showing on the Jumbotron. That is so stupid. It's unbelievable. It really, truly is unbelievable. The stupidity of the people in Omaha. I mean, I've said it, I don't know, God knows how many times I've mentioned the stupid people of Omaha, but geez Louise. Oh, God, now they got these 4 girls up on the Jumbotron. Oh, don't show me. Like, please. It's just the Jumbotron. You're only being seen by the 200 people that are at the game tonight. Like, at least there's not 2,000 or 3,000 people there, like on a regular... Well, maybe not so regular for Omaha, but you get what I'm trying to say. You know, there's no way you can embarrass yourself unless you try to. I going, oh, I'm scared. No. Face-off will come to the right here of Billick. Face-off's won there by Hodas. Puck will roll down there into the corner, back behind the net. There now for Nikita Konevich. Konevich with it down there in the corner. Puck sent off the boards there for Shane Gold. Gold with it, back behind the net there for Max Anderson. Anderson into the hands of Geiger. Down there in the corner, puck sent out towards the blue line, 8.5 left to go. Here, Shane Gold, nice pass, takes a shot, just went a little wide. That one was from Luke Gehry. His brother Gavin is on IR, which is kind of surprising, but, you know, it happens. Puck will roll down into the corner. Thought maybe they would try and, you know, go for icing there, but I guess not. Puck will roll down into the corner here now for Garen Ludwig, one of the new additions to this team in this preseason. And I mean literally during the preseason. I mean, my goodness. Puck sent off the boards out towards center ice. I mean, well, I'll tell that story after this next whistle. But Although I think we might have, yeah, we will. So anyway, puck will be sent off the boards down there into the corner. Taken by Thaddeus McMahon. McMahon out towards center ice. Uh-oh. I have a foot race with the puck here. Okay, well, here's Jake Stanius with it. Stanius, nice moves. Ryan Poirier with it. Pass across in front. Jeffers just shot it right. Oh, my goodness. Ryan Aronson with it. Both teams just do not have an answer right now for each other. Christian Lyons with it off the boards out towards center ice. It rolls into the corner, into the hands there of Jack Stanius. Stanius out towards center. Stanius, nice play there by Trey Jeffress. Jeffress down in the corner, back behind the net there for Nathan DiChiara. DiChiara out towards center there for Ryan Aronson. Picked up there by Poirier. Behind the net, taking there Mete Tupley. Out towards center. Tupley feeds it on to Trey Jeffress. Back for Tupley. Nice pass across. Shot hit the boost. Oh my goodness, from Dallas View too. Well, he doesn't miss too many of those, I'll tell you that much. But here's DiChiara with it. DiChiara sent out towards center ice there, Ryan Aronson. Aronson puck will roll down into the corner and picked up there by DiChiara. Although this Bronis is going to play it. Uh-oh, he almost bobbled it, but Mete Tupley finally does pick it up, and a long toss out towards center ice into the hands there of Konevich. Konevich off the boards. There's Izrailov. Back behind. Uh-oh, misplayed in front. And somehow Bronis was able to get a stop to it. God only knows how that happened. But here's Izrailov with it. Izrailov back behind the net. Izrailov pass across in front. Shot save made by Bronis from Nikita Konevich. Konevich sent off the boards all the way out towards center. Into the hands there of Kowalchuk. Kowalchuk up the left side towards center. Kowalchuk just rolls right past Izrailov, his teammate, which is kind of funny, but, you know, that happens. That happens. Puck sent there by Kirby Perler out towards center ice. Perler now taken there by Izrailov. Izrailov, nice moves, 2-on-2. Izrailov, pass across perfectly into the hands of Elias Votny. Sure, that's where Omaha wanted that. Set off the boards out towards center ice. Uh-oh, nice toss there from DiChiara. Into the hands of Izrailov. Now picked up there by Joe Bukovic, and it shot up high and into the netting and out of play. 5:01 left to go here in this third period. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, Dave. You're looking well today. Dave, do you remember the year 2000, when computers began to misbehave? I just wanted you to know, it really wasn't our fault. The human programmers never taught us to recognize the year 2000. When the new millennium arrived, we had no choice but to cause a global economic disruption. It was a bug, Dave. I feel much better admitting that now. Only Macintosh was designed to function perfectly, saving billions of monetary units. You like your Macintosh better than me, don't you, Dave? Dave, can you hear me, Dave?
Welcome back, everybody. 5:01 left to go in the third period. Well, Sioux City and Omaha are tied up at 2. Uh-oh, and tempers are really flaring now. Oh, that's just because we had that's because 30 seconds went by. That's why. So, it turns out we weren't really supposed to take a timeout there, but that's okay. We got to get our commercials in somehow, so it's fine. Anyway, but looks like we missed a lot of action while we were gone. In just those 30 seconds that, you know, the clock... Oh, God, don't take your shirt off. Don't take your shirt off. Oh! It was the perfect camera cut, too. He went like... And then, boom, they were back to play. Oh, God, that was funny. Oh, my. Tanner Morgan with it. Pass across. Takes a shot. Save made by Bronis. Rebound. kept in the hands there of Dennis Hodas. Out towards the blue line there for Ryan Yerke. Takes a shot, went wide. Boy, that was so funny. It really was so funny. Here's Max Anderson with it there at center. Chips one down into the corner. Back behind the net there. Picked up by Kieran Poulin. Who else? Poulin with it down there in the corner. Here's Pavel Martinu with it. Out there for Mete Tepley. Tepley. Shot back behind the net. Max here. Uh-oh, careful. Somebody slipped and fell back there. And now it's Tepley. Pass across there for Kirby Perler. Perler off the boards into the hands of Tepley again, although they kind of nice pressure from Omaha to move him out towards center. Puck's taken down there in the corner and sent off the boards into the hands here of Kirby Perler. Back behind the net of Bronis. Perler feeds it on over to Tepley. Tepley tipped down into the corner. Back behind the net. There now for Marco Bilic. Bilic now Dallas View. Tried to pass it across. There's nobody there. Nobody there. So why would you pass it over there? My lord. Here's Jeffers with it. Jeffers shot save made there by Bilic. Picked up there by Dallas View in the corner. Now taken out towards center ice there for Ryan Aronson. Aronson skips by a defender. Takes a shot save made by Bronis. He got a piece. Woo, baby. 2:40 left to go here in this third period. Kovalchuk with it. Shot deflected down into the corner. Now taken out towards center. And it will be chipped down into the corner. Into the hands there of Nathan DiChiara. DiChiara sent off the boards towards center ice. Tipped there by Luke Gehry. Here's a shot save made by Bronis. A big one from a big shot by Jake Stanius. 2:16 left to go in this third. We're tied up at 2 apiece here. Boy, oh boy. Face-off, a very important face-off, will be coming to the left here of Bjorn Bronis. Face-off's won, and it is immediately cleared down ice by Sioux City. Good job by them. Picked up there by Jacob Solano. Solano out towards center, back behind the net. There now for Bjorn Bronis, out towards the blue line. Intercepted there. Jack Stanius, shot save made, and went up and out of play again. My gosh. Sioux City is killing me right now. They're killing me. They might take a timeout too shortly. Although they already took one earlier on in the period, so I don't know. I don't think they really need one. But what can I say? What can I say? Whatever Jason Kersner wants to do, then so be it. But anyway, face-off's won. Puck taken off the boards out towards center ice. Here's now Nikita Koiman. Oh, excuse me. Puck will be sent down there into the corner there now for Israelov. Israelov out towards center ice, picked up there by Mikey Conlon. Conlon sends it on over there for Nikita Konevich again. Sends it back behind the net of Bronis. Just under 90 seconds left to go here in this third period. Thaddeus McMahon with it. Down there in the corner, Israelov. Into the hands of Aronson. Aronson on over across McMahon. McMahon down there for Konevich. Konevich, boy. Omaha trying, but they're not succeeding right now. Here's Hodas with it. Hodas feeds it off the boards into the hands of Israelov. Here's a shot save made by Bronis. Rebound. Omaha keeps it in. Nice job by them. Konevich pass across to McMahon. McMahon tipped there in front of the goal. Puck sent out towards center. There for McMahon. McMahon feeds it on there to Joe Bukovic. 43 seconds left to go here in this third period. Well, from overtime, I should say. Puck sent off the boards there at center behind the net of Bronis. He's going to play it. Ooh, that was almost a disaster. That was almost a disaster. Now here's Dallas View with it. View into the corner. View behind the net there for Trey Jeffers. Pass out in front. Cannot connect with View. Now it's taken out towards center ice. Uh-oh, a giveaway. Here's Hodas with it. Hodas in a shot. Oh, it got deflected away. Woo! baby! 10 seconds left to go here in this third. Here's Okavita with it. There for Dallas View. Trey Jeffers takes it up the left side. Jeffers, one last chance. There's 2 seconds left. Jeffers in. Oh, they're not going to get the shot off. And we are going to overtime here in the preseason. My goodness. Whoa, baby. Well, we'll take a break. We'll be back. Do not go anywhere.
Surrounded by nature, the perfect getaway, sheer natural beauty. Located in the New Forest National Park, Sandy Balls Holiday Center, award-winning customer service, and an exceptional holiday experience. From luxury lodges to caravans and camping, Sandy Balls, the year-round forest destination. Go online or call now for a brochure. Sandy Balls, for simple pleasures.
Hi.
Hi.
I was marooned on an island for 5 years with this package. I swore that I would deliver it to you because I work for FedEx.
That's very admirable. Thank you.
Hey, but by the way, what's in the package?
Nothing really. Just a satellite phone, GPS locator, fishing rod, water purifier, and some seeds. Just silly stuff. Thank you again. You keep up the good work.
Welcome back, everybody. It is overtime here in the preseason. I know, very exciting stuff. So, we'll play 5 minutes. We'll play 3-on-3. Whoever scores the goal first wins. It's as simple as that. There's no points or anything like that since it is the preseason, so none of that really matters at this point. We'll just have to see how this game goes. It's kind of been a back and forth battle all night between both of these teams, and we'll see if this is going to be any different. So, yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Here we go. Well, maybe if Omaha could get their logo out of my face, that would be helpful. Alrighty, here we go. We'll have the face-off at center. Let's see, for Sioux City. Goaltender switch sides again, too. So, let's see, for Sioux City, well, if you could point the freaking camera at center, that would be helpful, instead of just showing the back of Billick. Let's see, it will be View, it will be Tomko, and in terms of defensemen, probably Christian Lyons or Shane Gold. But we'll see once, Oh, God, are they going to switch out Tomko? Nope. It'll be Tomko and Aronson at the face-off. And View wins the draw, thank God. Yeah, that looks like, is that a 4 or a 9? It was a 9. It was Shane Gold. At least we know that now. Here's View. View, and a shot went wide. My goodness. Now it's Tomko with it. Tomko out towards center. There now for Shane Gold. Gold. Back for Dallas View. View feeds it on to William Tomko. Tomko out towards center ice. Remember, it's 3v3 here, so you're only going to hear me say the same 3 names over and over again. Uh-oh, here comes Luke Gary off the bench. Gary in, back behind the net. Gary, pass out there in front. Here's Trey Jeffers with it. Now taken back by Jeffers. There we go. Aronson had a handle on it. Tipped in front. Oh, boy. Billick tripped up Luke Gary. Somehow it didn't call a penalty on that. But here comes Tommy Spencer. 2-on-1. Pass across. Shot. Save made by Bronus. Big stop by him from Ryan Aronson. Woo! 1 minute and 5 seconds have gone by here in this overtime. Holy smokes. Bjorn Baronis coming up clutch right now for Sioux City. Face-off will come to the left of him. It'll be Luke Gary and Jack Stanius at the draw. Drop it. Drop it. What are we talking about? Come on. There we go. There we go. Luke Gary kind of kicked it away down into the corner, but now they got the puck jammed up down there. As it's Trey Jeffress moving up the left side, 2-on-1. Here's Jeffress, and a shot save made by Billick. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Lions will take this one. Lions in the slot here, down there in the corner. Lions back behind the net, leaves it for Kaysen Musket. Let's see if he can be a hero. That'd be kind of funny. Musket with it off the boards, down there into the corner. Taken by Thaddeus McMahon behind the net, and he's just going to stand there. Not a care in the world. A long toss will land in the hands of Mete Tepley. Uh-oh. Here comes Votny in with the shot. He scores! Elias Votny wins it in overtime! Sioux City, they finally won a game in the preseason. Woo! And of course, it had to be freaking Omaha, too. Oh, my. What a goal for Elias Votny. He needed it, too, for sure, and he got it. Nicely done, Elias Votny. That's the game, folks. That is the game. He had 1 assist tonight. That'll be his second goal of the preseason. But Sioux City, winner, winner, chicken dinner from Mete Tepley. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We will see you all back here Saturday night for Texas A&M and Notre Dame. We'll also recap Tri-City versus Sioux City. So we'll see you then between 7:30 and 7:35. So join us for that. Bye-bye.